before you got in the car. Like I could hear the desperation in your voice, you just needing help. You had your kids in your arms.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
Please don't apologize.
I heard you in the car telling your son to just look at you. What was going through your mind then? What was your worst fear?
Well, I was afraid he was about to lose consciousness with the amount of blood I could see. And he would just close his eyes and fade. And I said, just look at me, look at me, look at me. Honestly, I haven't seen the video and listened to it long enough. I don't even know what else I said, but I was trying to. Recently he was injured, or recently he had surgery on his face. And coming out of anesthesia, he was struggling. And I said, look at me. Can you feel me? I'm right here. Can you feel me? And I held him so he couldn't open his eyes. But I wanted him to know I was there. And that was the best way to calm him. And I was trying to do the same, because I wanted him to know I was right there with him. And I wasn't leaving. Right? Mm-hmm. And we were watching what was happening outside, and praise the Lord it was daylight, because I don't know that we could see it coming, you know, when there wasn't a whole lot of sound involved in it. Was not windy like the 70, 80, 90 miles an hour wind that you would expect before the tornado. So we just remember kind of watching that for a little bit, and then I don't know, that was the first thing I really am remembering from that whole event. So
did an alert ever come on your phone? Were you ever warned?
Yeah, we did get alerts, didn't we? We heard it on, where all did we hear?
In the car, in the house,
Mm-hmm.
everywhere that I can remember of.
Mm-hmm. We got the alert on our phones, you know, the emergency alerts. We have a Ring door cam, and it was going off as well, saying tornado warning when it was on the ground at Anson. And everybody at that point started to text and check on us. Hey, are y'all okay? Hey, are y'all okay? And obviously it was just getting closer and closer. And so thankfully, we did turn on the TV. I don't remember which station, but we did. And there wasn't live coverage, but the scrolling on top, and then all of a sudden it was live coverage. And so I knew things were bad. So, but we had several alerts.
And can you tell me about, at what point did you realize that you guys were in immediate danger?
As soon as I saw it, I heard it hit the house, and I saw the shadow of it. That's when I knew I was about to get picked up or something.
So Wes was watching on the porch for a little while, and then once we were noticing the rotation, Wes is my husband, sorry, we noticed the rotation was in our field or just across the county road, and we knew, as I told the kids, go get your blankets, go get your stuffed animals, your cow, and go to the closet. And Wes and I were still watching. I actually posted a live video moments before we all went into the closet. I think Wes was trying to protect us by watching a little bit, but then I knew the moment. I had the dogs in the closet, and then the three of us were in the closet, and then he came rushing in. At that point, he just nodded his head like, this is it, and this is happening, and it's bad. And so then we all huddled together. What did we do next?
We said a prayer.
We did. We just asked God to protect us in the tornado and to take the tornado away, or just keep us safe if it was coming.
We didn't talk about Cal. Who is Cal?
I had him, but then...
Who is Cal?
My stuffed animal, which looks like a cow.
You've had it since you were born. He's your buddy.
He always cheers me up when I start crying.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to Cal during the storm?
I had him in my hands, but then I accidentally let go of him. And then that was the time when I went flying. But at least they still found it.
Yeah.
So Cal showed back up. He cheered you back up again?
Yeah. He couldn't open his eyes all morning. His eyes swollen shut, and when he got to look at Cal, he got to open his eyes. He's crazy at what he does, but we owe him, and we would like to thank him in a great way for saving us, for getting us where we needed to be safely, risking his own life to save ours. We thank him. I can only thank God for that. His dad actually called to check on him while we were on the way. And I thought that was sweet also. But he needed to know his son was okay as well, while risking his life to save ours.